Bobbas, I'm Jack the Greek and welcome back for another episode. Today we're going to make 3 little dishes, and yes, we're going to use some beautiful traditional Greek cheese. Yes, saganaki. We're going to cook our saganaki and fry it on our cross-tray barbecue and present it in 3 different ways. Traditionally with a little bit of lemon, secondly we're going to do it with honey and sesame, and we're also going to do a third one with some beautiful glycol. Let's get started and start preparing our beautiful saganaki. First of all, we need some beautiful olive oil. So we're going to put that in our pan, just like this. We need a little bit, just to cover the entire pan. A little bit more won't hurt. There we go. Now the trick with saganaki is once we open it up, we've got to put a bit of flour. So let's just open up our saganaki, and thanks to our friends at Preston Market, at GM Deli, we provided our beautiful imported Greek saganaki. So there we go. So we'll open it up. Just like this. So I'm cutting up the second one now and just taking that out of its plastic as well. And it's quite nice and tight, and it remains very fresh as it comes imported from Greece. So there we have our beautiful saganaki. And again, we'll just slice this one straight down the middle and break it up into 2. And you can see it has its layer inside. So there we are. We have our beautiful saganaki. We'll put that away, and then we'll just grab a little bit of flour. We don't need much flour, just a little bit. And we'll just put it in here, just like this. Have a good look and see how I'm just touching it briefly, like that. There we go. That's it, just like this. The next step will be to grab the frying pan and put it into a cross-tray barbecue, just like that, for around 30-40 seconds. And as you can see, it's nice and hot already. Because we don't have a lot of oil, it's not going to take long at all to warm up before we put our saganaki in. When we're cooking our saganaki, we don't want to wait too long. It's only going to need about 1.5 to 2 minutes maximum on either side. So we've now floured our beautiful saganaki, and if you come in close, you'll see me put it into the frying pan. And the crucial one here is to make sure the pan is nice and warm. So coming a little bit close, dust off as much of the flour as you can and just pop in 2 at a time. For a pan like this, you only need a couple at a time, and that should not take longer than around 1.5 minutes to prepare. So here we go. We can do the countdown if you like, and we can probably come back in about 15 seconds to cook and plate up. So while we're waiting, we might as well prepare our plates, because what we're going to do is have a beautiful plate there for our traditional Greek style saganaki, and then we're going to have our nice platter here, which we're going to have our beautiful sweets version of our saganaki. So there we are. We've got 2 plates just about ready to go. Small chopping board just to put it on so we don't damage our board. So if you come in close now, you will see we're probably not far away from needing to turn it over. Well, a little bit more. And that's what I wanted to show you. That it's around about a minute is all it will take to cook your beautiful saganaki in a frying pan on the cross-tray barbecue. We've left all 4 burners on high to cook our beautiful saganaki as quick as we can. So come back in and let me show you now that our beautiful saganaki is ready to turn over. There we go. Grab the edge and flip it over. Very delicate, as you can see, so you've got to be very careful because we're not going to turn this over again. So we'll leave it there and we'll get it ready to put in our plate in about another. As you can see in front of me, I've already got 2 pieces of beautiful saganaki, and I'm going to get ready to plate up, and we're just going to put it like that. And we've got 2 more in here. We want to take them off very quickly. So there they are. They're all ready to go, and we'll just quickly turn them over like that. There we go. And we need 1 more as well that we have here. Our beautiful saganaki. So we'll put that back there. We'll turn off all our burners in our cross-tray barbecue, and now just get ready to start plating up. And as you can see, we have a beautiful one here, and we'll put 1 more on this side as well, just here. So what we're going to do with these 2 is give you a bit of Jack the Greek special, a bit of a variety on how we're going to plate up our saganaki. This one here we'll put away, and we'll have that as a mezze. But right now, the important thing is to show you how we're going to prepare the rest of our saganaki. We'll grab beautiful fresh lemon straight from the backyard, just like this, and we'll squeeze some on it, just like that. And then we'll put a couple of beautiful lemons, just like this. We'll get the peel off there, the pip. A couple of lemons. And of course, you've got to have a little bit of medano on the side of that plate, just there. Now, the interesting ones are the next ones, which are over here. And with these ones here, we're going to do something very special. And we're going to use some beautiful vicino licor, which is sour cherries. So we're going to pull some sour cherries, and of course, with the sourness and the bitterness of the saganaki, having these beautiful cherries, and you can put any licor next to it you like, just like that, and a couple of drops over the top of your beautiful saganaki. There you go, just like this. The next option is to use honey. And you're going to ask, Meli? Yes. And again, homemade honey from my friend Dimitri from Preston Free Range Poultry and Game will complement the other saganaki with a little bit of honey, just like this. Straight across. Beautiful. Just like that. Beautiful. There we go. You can't beat some beautiful Greek-style saganaki with beautiful fresh honey straight from the beehive in Victoria, and finally a little bit of sesame just on top there of your saganaki. And there we have it. You have 3 different styles, 3 different approaches to cooking beautiful saganaki for your family, or as an entree for when your guests come over. Traditional Greek way with a bit of lemon, and a bit more fancier as a bit of a dessert, some saganaki with honey or with cherry and vicini. Again, thank you very much for watching my show, and opas from Jack the Greek.